Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Brown and AI. I am Jackie Brown, just like the movie, and I am in the middle of an amazing build. We are building our own Jarvis agent, just a complete operating system. This is a project that I've always wanted to do. I've been thinking about it for a very long time. Um, if you don't know what Jarvis is the executive assistant, the operating system, the the right hand man of Tony Stark, or the right hand robot of Tony Stark. He helps them with so many different things, from building engines to designing weapons to researching things to canceling meetings to controlling his house and where how things turn on and off in his house to control his car. He's just amazing. And so, yes, I wanted to have one of my own. Oh, and that's what most people think of when we start to think of where AI can go. That all inclusive, personalized to you assistant that can help you in every area of your life, and can free you up so that you can focus on the things that you want to accomplish. And so that is what we're creating. Uh, this has become a multi episode series. Um, and we knew that was going to be the case in the first at first because one, as you know, with the first episode, if you haven't watched it, please go back. You need to go back, because that's where we put together a plan. We started our plan in chat code, Claude code chat. Oh, so we did it in Claude Code. Well, we did it in Claude Chat, and then we moved it over to Claude Code. But we came up in our plan in chat, just going back and forth with chat, just telling it different things that we wanted, and then chat asking us different questions about how we wanted to handle certain things. And then I will also some of the additions I will put into prompts is to if there's anything that you see that I don't see, or you can think of anything else, or read the other chats um in this account and see if there's anything that would needs to be included in this agent that I have not thought about. But we have previously discussed. I told chat, I officially told Claude to go and find those things. So I think that it'd be a great thing for you to do also. So I did want to talk about some of the other things that we had went over, and it had a lot to do with security and making sure that you are is on track with um, listening and that it acts before it acts, especially if it's doing something that's important or is handling any kind of communications where it's supposed to be me speaking, not just the agent speaking, that it was supposed to ask. And there was various other things that were supposed to be included in that I wanted to have. So let's get into it. I am so excited. I have I'm telling you guys, I have been saving this for you all. I have been saving this for you because it's like I want to go ahead and get it built. Because there's quite a few parts to this. There are some other changes that after I started to work on the system that I wanted to change, or I wanted to so as I'm vocalizing these things, I'm thinking of other things. And so it was really a brainstorming session every time me and I would get on chat and just keep telling something else. So I would add different specs. So version 2, I think it's 2.1, is not the last spec in this series that we will have to upload to the system. But I always let chat know, okay, we're going to start as if we're not starting from the beginning, just wherever we know that the system is already at, build from there, or go back and change things, or change these different things in it, because I would later think about some things and I would like, no, I don't want it to work like that. I want it to work like this. And that's okay because we're experimenting. We're just building. Uh, we're creating something that it has never been done. No one has had the agent or the system that I would like to build. Why? Because I'm going to build it my way. And that's the way I wanted this build to be. I didn't want to just give you the skills or the draft with all the information because I didn't want to take that fun part away from you. If you just take, I'm not saying that if you have to use a template or if you have to use someone else's skill or you have to use someone else's GitHub repo, that is okay. As long as you get to the product that you want. But it's so much more fun if you just sit back with chat and just pour out your idea. That is the fun of vibe coding. I think that is so much fun. And it's easy to see the result. When you're coding and programming something, it takes a long time and you run into different errors. But when you're vibe coding, you can just give the chat or the agent or the tool the what you request and you can just run it and then test it. We are going to have a point to where we are testing this system. I've already came up with a spec that I want to test over. We will test the security. We will test the accuracy of the operating system, the consistency of the operating system, and we'll also test token usage, context management, content, um, input and output. If I put in it, if I put information in this way, can it adapt? Can it handle this? Can I upload? Because we are building a totally separate system from Claude that will use various LLMs to be able to handle it. So basically, the LLM will just be the source of information. We are giving it the brain, the body, the rest of it. We'll say the LLM is just the information that is pulling from. We're giving it the hands, the legs, the arms, the feet to really go out and do what we want to do. And so we are we're having a ball. Oh, and then from there, which will probably be a different series, we'll start to have this agent do things that we really just wanted to do. I am going to give this agent, this system a voice. We will have a user interface that I can speak to. So we'll work on the avatar and how it will talk. Yeah. And what it will look like. I have some ideas in mind, but we're going to wait until we get there. And then we will start to have it do certain things, maybe handle some phone calls to research to writing to building apps. The world is our oyster. It's here for us, and we're off for it. So let's get started. Well, let's continue on. I'm so excited. We will after we test it, that will probably be the end of this series. But just know that we'll use it later on and you will most definitely see this agent from a lot. You'll see it a lot. So, um, okay, so we're continuing on. As you can see, I haven't did this for a little while. Um, so where we want to begin, let's ask Claude Code for a review. Okay, so we're going to ask for a summary of what we've already done in this build to build our own operating system, and then we're going to ask for an outline of our next steps since we have stopped from before. And it may say something like episodes. Don't go along with it. That was the original outline that I wanted to do. I wanted to do, but most of it's building. I wanted to break this down to like 30-minute sessions, but when I started to notice that um in my original chat that it kind of broke it down to where most of the work was building, and it wasn't like a lot of talking points during the time that they're building. So the Cloud Code is building. So I had to go back and kind of redo this. Um So don't pay attention to the episodes. We're just gonna kind of keep going through. But I do want to talk about what we've done so far. Okay, so Project Jarvis, your personal AI operating system built incrementally on a film 30-minute episode, Candace. Remember, see, I told you. It had seasons and everything. I don't know why the seasons came, but yeah, we were good. But so far, the onboarding and server alive, one node JS server in Docker, Telegram bot, which we set up, um, 8-question hardcore interview, wrote your config vault. Remember, we did the interview when it was trying to get a understanding of who the user was going to be. Vault open in Obsidian, we have done that, and Prostage, uh, del deliberately defined. And so we kind of did all of that. That was the last one, the last episode that we did that the prostage was deliberately deferred. Sorry, deferred. But that, like I said, that was mainly building. And so then it was talking about the second episode we called first LLM call through the router, which we did, trying to make sure that Claude was attached. We had to keep all the API keys and all of that. Things have been taken into memory. My name. Uh, I really need to take that part out. That's blurred out. Don't even think about it. So the agent persona is Ebert, Sebastian, Jarvis, Pennyworth, who we did say. The active model is Claude Sonnet 4.6. And we chose that one because Opie um is the new one that I have, but I don't want to use that because I don't want to run out of tokens very fast. But I still want a really good LL language model. So we're sticking with that. My daily budget cap is $5. Private engine repo inside my GitHub inside my GitHub is the 2062 AI Jarvis engine. Um So honest caveats, things that are deliberately not done yet. The budget enforcement, because we're trying to make sure that we get done building and test everything to make sure everything is right. And then nothing has been pushed to GitHub yet. It's still empty. We're saving that for episode 6. And then it says no DB. Everything is stateless in memory, survives container resets only via the vault files. Okay, so now for the next steps. Where we need to go. So we need to task store and status tracking. A task move queued, done, task list them, postage, pros, postage, joins Docker composite. Oh, plan first and approve on Telegram. A task propose a plan you approve with the inline button. Um, it then runs. Okay, because we kind of we set up the approval rejection buttons in Telegram. GitHub auto. Oh, cost governor daily cap kill switch. Oh, we have to get to that. The GitHub auto commit. The morning and evening cron reports, and then the Obsidian memory audit log and first proposed improvement. Oh, okay. We're probably gonna shrink this down a lot more too. Oh, but that's where we're at, and that's going along to the original spec sheets that I had. That's why, like I said, it's breaking it down to episodes and seasons and stuff like that. Oh, wait, that's, I don't want this series to take too long, and I'm really excited about getting to like the cool part of having this agent. Um, 6. Okay, so I'm trying to. Some of this is me trying to bypass the instructions I've already given it that we kind of broke down in the spec sheet. Um, but it is getting to work. And currently it is on uh, Opus 4.7. Medium, if you can see down here. I'm running it as this building on Opus because I want it to one, not take so long, and then two, um have the best information for its coding. There's Opus 4.8, I believe. But I don't want to max out all of my, yeah, 4.8. I'm working with 4.7. Oh, 4.6. I heard that one was really good. But there we go. Accessing Docker. Okay, so I need to work on GitHub. But as with the other bill, I was giving them permission. I like to read what they're asking permission for. Right now, they're doing different things in the PowerShell, which is also the terminal. So they're making change. So it's making changes to my uh actual laptop. So I like to look at what it's doing. I like to approve each one individually. I've heard after you get used to it, and I also try to make sure that that it's staying within the right file. Um, it's something that I do when it asks me permissions. To make sure it's not going into other files that it's not supposed to. Um, right. I've also had some updates to Claude since I started recording. So some of this may be because if you see like it's saying that I'm not going to blow this away and rewrite. That would be wasteful. Like it's going back through the files and like checking its code and its work, which I find so cool. And I want to apologize if my air conditioning unit is too loud in the background. I really do apologize. I will try to see how it sounds uh when I edit this. If it's not too bad, I'm gonna keep going. But if it's horrible, I won't. I'll try to make sure I turn it off for the next one. Um, so check out GitHub. Oh yeah, I want to see what it's doing. Like it's not running. Okay, hold on. I just want to thank you for going along with me on this journey. This has been wonderful. I have had so much fun. I hope you're having fun too. Um, my viewership has been all over the place. I don't care. Like I said, I do this because I love this is so much, this is so exciting to me. This is really making me think and create, and I'm having a ball, and I just wanted to record it for people that wanted to do it, or to have a documented uh process of me doing all of this. So if you are joining along and you are subscribed, oh my God, oh, thank you so very much. It does encourage me to keep going. And it's very awesome to see. And I'm excited. I ask questions. If you can answer in the comments, that would be great. It kind of helps, especially as we go past this, so I can give it to Ebert so he can start to come up with some really cool episodes for us, because we want to build other things. Though, like I said, the world is our oyster. We're going to go out there and get it. Thank you and have a great day. Bye. Mwah.